Rickshaw driver Raju has been left behind by the wheels of progress in India. He's been working for more than 20 years and all he has to show for it is $22. That's the sum of his life's work because until recently he didn't have the ID proof to open a bank account and save his money. Most of what he earns is spent on food. He gives whatever's left to a local shopkeeper to hold on to.
There is a lot of risk involved. Most shopkeepers here are not local, so they might pack up and leave without telling you. And only the guy you gave the money to will give back to you. Nobody else will give it to you.
Raju is one amongst millions of Indians who do not have access to established banks. The 2011 census estimated that 40% of households are not using this financial service. The reasons vary, but in many cases there is simply no branch for them to go to. But this could all change, with the Reserve Bank of India looking to license new banking institutions for the first time in more than a decade.
The whole idea behind opening branches is to benefit the common man, and it's ultimately in public interest.
It has the potential for large profits and has many businesses interested in applying for these licenses. 500,000 out of India's 600,000 villages have no bank branches, but that doesn't mean Indians aren't saving their money.
What has happened is that per thousand, we have around only 106 accounts in this country. So if you convert these into figures, this leads to a very significant and a large number, and this leads to a huge business opportunity for the private players.
Officials say the move will create a more competitive banking sector that will help impoverished people like Raju finally get on the financial grid. The government remains unclear about exactly how many new banks they will approve, but they say licenses could be issued as early as next year. For the millions of Indians who've never before had access to banking services, these changes cannot come fast enough. This is Karishma Vyas for Jazeera in New Delhi.